everyone, welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva. Many of you have been asking me how Barb is doing, better known as Babs, from the channel Take Control Beauty. And she was hoping at this point to be able to give you a health update herself, but she's just not up to it. So I spoke to her yesterday and she said for me to give one and to let you know that as soon as she's able, she'll be back on and she'll let you know what's happening. But so many people have been sending me messages saying, it's been a month and you haven't let us know what's happening with Barb, because she's loved by so many people. And what happened is I did the original health update on her, and then I did another one, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that, but it wasn't a separate health update. I just put something short at the end of my regular video to let you know what was going on with her. But apparently a lot of people didn't watch that video and don't know. So I don't have a lot to tell you today, but let me fill you in to what's happening with Barb. And hopefully the next video she'll be able to do for you herself. I hope so. I've been talking to her on a regular basis as usual, but not quite as much as we normally have been. I mean, she's just in a lot of pain and she's just not up to it. So we used to talk several times a day. Now, maybe every couple of days we can catch up with each other. And I understand that completely. So let me start by telling you, all right, she came home from the hospital, and if you saw her the update that she gave, you know that. And she was, taking her time recovering. She had finished her radiation and was released from the hospital. I know she took some pictures at the hospital. She loved the hospital. She had nothing bad to say about the nurses or the radiology technicians. She said they were all wonderful. And she had her phone in the hospital, so she did take a few pictures of them, and I know that that's a video she wants to do. She wants to put a couple of their pictures in, or to thank them and to tell you all about it. But she's just not up to it now. So, backtracking a little bit, she came home from the hospital and trying to do her best to fight this nasty cancer and feel better. Well, and she does have a palliative nurse that comes to the house. And what happened was, I don't know if it was maybe a week or two ago, I don't remember the exact date, but she was in her kitchen and she slipped and she fell and she broke 2 ribs. Can you believe it? And she said one of them, I guess, was, if you want to say, a normal break, but the other one was a nasty break. And there's really not much they can do for broken ribs. You just have to let them heal. And sometimes they bandage them up a little bit, but they told her it takes a minimum of 6 weeks before they start to heal. And it could take longer depending on how she broke the other one. But the problem with that is she already had all the back pain. And then on top of that, she fell and she broke her ribs, and now she's got double pain. She's got pain in her back, she gets pain in her chest. I feel so bad for her because she's really, she's dealing with a lot. Also, the medication she's on for her cancer and all, let's face it, there's side effects for just about every medication. I remember when I had my knee surgeries, I remember the pain management doctor saying to me, you know what? If you looked at the side effects of every medication, you would not take any of them. So she's also having, I think, some side effects from some of the medication she's on. And she told me the other day that her palliative nurse was there, and the palliative nurse had said to her, if you want to fight this, you have to be on these medications and there are side effects. And she said, I want to fight this. So what choice do you have? You fight it, you do what you have to do, and unfortunately, there are side effects. So besides all the pain, she's very tired. I mean, and I could imagine part of that is from her illness, and part of it is probably also from all the pain medication she's taking. You know, she's on a lot of medication for her pain. And then she said the worst part right now, besides all the back pain, and I feel so bad for her, she's having a lot of anxiety attacks. And it could be from the medication, it just could be from the illness, it just could be that she's, you know, it's normal. She's frightened, and who wouldn't be? So she said if she could just get rid of some of these anxiety attacks, she would feel a little bit better. So at this point, I know she was going to see the doctors today and talk more about her pain and the cancer and whatever. And she said she'd talk to me either later today or tomorrow. Sometimes I do send her messages and she doesn't get back to me for a couple of days because she's just not up to it. And as far as putting a video up, she kept saying to me, well, hold off doing one because I want to try and do one. But then she just wasn't feeling well. When you're in that kind of pain, that's the last thing from her mind is making a video. Like she said, she just lost her mojo and she's trying to get it back. But I know that as soon as she's able, she misses all of you and she wants to come on and give you some updates herself. So at this point, that's the best I can tell you. Keep the prayers coming because there's nothing worse than being in constant pain. And that's what she's in. She's in constant pain every day. And on top of that, you know, there's the anxiety attack she's having and just all the side effects that come with both the medication and the illness. And it's not a good thing. So I'm hoping that the next update for you will be from Barb herself. I mean, so many of you just love Barb and are so concerned about her. I mean, I get messages almost every day. It's been a month since we've heard from you. Please give us an update. And, you know, people are just begging me to let them know what's going on because they really love her and they miss her. And I miss the old Barb too. I told her that. I mean, obviously, once you get that kind of diagnosis and you're in that kind of pain, it does affect you. And that's perfectly normal. So I miss the fun times we used to have together, joking about, you know, some of the YouTube antics and our videos and whatnot. But she'll get there with all our prayers and positive thoughts and support. Hopefully she's going to get there. So that's really the best I can tell you right now, really. If you believe in God and you believe in prayers, please keep them coming. She loves all of you, and I think she's a little down because she loved making these videos. She really did. She loved interacting with everybody, and you know, now she can't do it, and something that brought joy to her life, YouTube and making the videos, she just can't do right now. So anyway, I hope this satisfies you a little. It's really the best I can do right now. It's all that I know. She's in pain. She broke the ribs. She's dealing with side effects from the medication and these anxiety attacks, and it's been really, really rough on her. And I can hear it in her voice when I talk to her. That get up and go Barb has seems to have get up and gone for just a little while anyway, and hopefully it'll be back. I miss my friend. I miss my old friend so much. And like I say, I try to talk to her whenever I can and give her encouragement, but it's hard. I know a couple of times she said to me she was listening to my message and she just fell asleep in the middle of it. And I laughed. I said, Barb, am I that boring that you fell asleep in the middle of my message? But she can't help it. She's very tired. And I know the medication makes her tired. So I told her there's a lot of people rooting for you. We're all here. And everybody's waiting for you to come back. So I can only promise you that as soon as she is up to it, she will be back. And she'll give you an update herself. And if you don't hear from me, don't worry about it. It just means I don't have anything new to tell you. And if such a time comes where Barb still is unable to make a video and she wants me to make another one to update you on her health issues, I'll be happy to do it. But if you don't hear from me at this point, it just means I don't have anything new to tell you. And it's hard for me to answer everybody's comments, so I do read every one of them, and I will heart them. And if you get a heart from me, it knows that you know that you know that I read your comment. And hopefully Barb will feel better enough where maybe she can come over to my channel and she can read some of them too. Okay? So, unfortunately, it's sad I have to see all of you under these circumstances, but I did feel that because so many people have asked me that I wanted to give you a little update on how she was doing. Okay? So thank you all for caring about Barb and loving her. Thank you all for supporting me and my channel. And thank you to some of you who have subscribed to my channel and have followed some of my videos. I really appreciate it. So anyway, thank you everyone. I'll make sure Barb knows that I gave the health update. And I thank you so much for caring and thinking about her. So God bless you all. And I'll see you soon. Toodles!